Karl Anthony Towns and Morant have already become dynamic forces in the NBA. Their fathers, Karl Towns Sr. and T. Morant, played a huge role in helping their sons realize their talent pretty early.
You know, it basically started when around 8th or 9th grade when I just started seeing him growing, maturing, and a lot of his friends was on my AAU team. Mm-hmm. So he just wanted to be around, his friends want to stay with friends. So basically that's when it basically started becoming a thing. It really started when he was in elementary school because Jackie would work, I would work, and somebody would have to pick Karl up. So what I did, being I was a high school coach at Piscataway Tech, I would pick Karl up at 3:30. He would stay with me till 5 until she got out of work, and then she would take him home. So he was with me from 4th grade to 8th grade. I was picking him up every day from middle school.
I knew he was special, watching him play at an early age. I'll say between 7 and 8. Because when he was like 5, 6, I was still playing adult league basketball. So I would have games at like 8 o'clock at night, and his mom like, T.J. don't need to be going because he got school in the morning. And I'm like, we're only going like 20 minutes away. And I said, plus he can take a nap on the way back from the game. So he watched me play a whole lot. And like at halftime, he was going out there at the age of 6. Yeah, I'm talking about shooting college and three-pointers.
A 2-time All-Star, a Rookie of the Year recipient, Karl Towns Sr. saw Jr. in a different profession early on. A dialogue with Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski planted a seed. Cat was the real deal.
You want to know the honest truth? Karl was always talented, but the first time I heard somebody say Karl going to the NBA, this is true. Coach K said it at Duke. When I said, me and Coach K had a nice talk. We was there on that triangle tour, North Carolina State, Duke, and was in one other school. And he felt that Karl had the ability. And he said, your son got a chance because I told him, Coach K, no disrespect, my son is going to school to be a doctor.
Father and son playing hoops and training for the next level. Poetic, isn't it? T. Morant played all positions on the floor during Ja's childhood. Dad, motivator, friend, mentor. Things are still the same now.
So I think from the age of like 13, 14, it was like, hey, Dad, can we work out? Hey, Dad, can we work out? So, and then we had the court in our backyard. So it would be nothing for us to get up. We'll be sitting there talking basketball, mm-hmm. right, at night. And I had the lights out on the court and all. So we're discussing stuff, and it'll be a situation where we're like, all right, come out here, let me show you.
The world's healing from the effects of COVID-19. It affected the Towns family personally. This Father's Day, Karl Towns Sr., a survivor of COVID, is exhibiting why he is one of the strongest folks around.
God carries me every day. God is good every day. I wake up every day I'm here. I lost probably the most important person in my life, besides my dad, but knowing that she's up there telling us we got to go on. I'll talk about it. You know what, Brandon, I recovered in 30 days, but I've never recovered from COVID, and I'm never going to recover because it took somebody from me that was important. So to me, COVID is every day still. And you know what? It's going to be with me forever because it took a big part of my life. On April 13th.
The untimely passing of Jackie Towns was definitely a tough thing to overcome. However, something that was easy for T. Morant in shaping Ja's life was patterned after a high school teammate, none other than 2-time NBA champion Ray Allen.
I pretty much patterned how I brought Ja up, how we brought Ja up to how Ray parents brought him up. As far as, yeah, you ain't doing all that clubbing, you ain't doing all that, you ain't doing this, you got to work on your game, And I did that. So Ja used to be upset with me a whole lot, as far as that. But, Ray helped me out so much as far as watching how he worked to try to infuse the same type of work ethic in Ja.
Father's Day is a day to celebrate the man, the myth, the legend. When it comes to gifts, ties, socks, fishing rods are the traditional gifts, right? But not for these two fathers.
Life. You can give me all the material things you want, but unless I'm here to get it,
Yeah.
that's the best. That will always be the best. If you want to get from a standpoint, the best thing I could get on Father's Day is knowing that my kids respect what I do for them throughout the year, and they just say, "Dad, we love you."
What do I want for Father's Day? I don't know. I really don't. I'm really not like that into like gifts or stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like just my health, strength, love for my family. That's about it.